Hello everyone, welcome to the Redmen TV. It's half time. Welcome to those of you who've looked at it and thought, Jermaine Genius and Michael Owen talking about Liverpool, or Paul and Chris. The correct answer, as always, is us, in our own humble opinion. Chris, why don't we just do that every game? Isn't that much more pleasant?
It's very fun to watch. It was an enjoyable 45 minutes, Paul.
Brilliant. Absolutely
I
brilliant.
loved that. I mean, listen, they're amateurs.
Yeah, Tom made the comment that this is basically a one-star FIFA team that we're up against here. Well, Chris made the comment, but it was paraphrased from Tom. And you were dead on. You know, these are what they're supposed to be, and this game has gone how it's supposed to go. Liverpool, who are dead good at footy, who have been creating chances for fun all season long, but haven't quite found the touch in front of goal, are supposed to come up against Maribor and absolutely wipe the floor with them. And my God, it feels great to watch it happen.
It's brilliant, isn't it? And like before the game, obviously, I don't know if it was their manager who came out and said, "Listen, we're going to attack" and stuff like that. Well, brilliant. That worked a treat for you, didn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, listen, you got to play to your strengths because defending ain't the strength.
Nope.
I'll tell you that. They have given so many opportunities, but let's not take it away from Liverpool either. I know they're not a very good side and stuff, but we've changed the team up. James Milner's come into the centre of the park.
He's been amazing.
He's been unbelievable. Like that, and it's such a subtle difference in what his position is in centre midfield to what we've seen with Chan and Wijnaldum in those two roles. Because you got James Milner popping up left wing, you've got him popping up right wing. He's controlling everything that we do, and he's looking for those 1-2s. And one of the things that you love about Phil Coutinho when he plays well is starting those 1-2s. Well, every time James Milner picks the ball, he's looking for them. Like absolutely brilliant.
He looks like, when you consider we dropped Emery into the 6 and he's doing a pretty good job there. And my criticism of Emery Chan playing in a more advanced midfield role is that he's just not slick enough. He's not quick enough in moving the ball around and playing those quick passes. I think he takes his brain a moment to catch up with his body. James Milner is playing like, this is what Lallana is like. He's a guy who's played on the wing. He's played in the front three, and he's being dropped into an attacking midfield role, and he looks like it. So when he crosses, he enters into the final third of the football pitch. He's actually coming alive, and he's not like chancing it. He's not going, what do I do here? Because he's been doing it for 15 years. You know, he made his Premier League debut at 16. It's so well rehearsed from him. And that cross that he puts in,
for Coutinho.
yeah, you know, that's the mark of someone who's been there and done it all before. And yeah, you know, it's a game, Chris, where Mo Salah's got a couple.
And an assist.
Yeah, Firmino's on the score sheet, Coutinho's on the score sheet. We could have had another 4. But for me, I think James Milner's been the standout performer.
Absolutely. Like I've really enjoyed this performance, and it does make you wonder why we've not been utilising him, doesn't it? But you know, from that first half, man,
if he's going to play like that, then I think we will. I think it's quite obvious we will see more of him, because he's just providing a completely different option. Here's the thing, you know, we've said this is what a squad's all about, and the ability to drop a completely fresh, hungry James Milner into a Champions League away game, and you know, I mentioned it in commentary. Again, he's probably our most experienced player in the squad pretty much at this point. And he was one of our better players in the Europa League run as well. That was the season when he finished as our highest combined goal and assist maker. So, you know, that's why we've got him.
This is a confidence booster for not only the players, but also the fans and stuff as well. I've needed this. I've massively needed to see Liverpool score some goals and hopefully win a game of football, but they should win this game of football. And Roberto Firmino needed this, you know.
Yep.
I really feel like, you know, he's got one, he's got an assist, he might have had a second had it not been for Mo Salah. You know, he nearly got another where he's hit it wide from the post and stuff like that. It's not Roberto Firmino's archetypal performance, because he's getting into the box as well, which is really interesting.
Score goals,
and that's something new for him, isn't it? And you know, I want to see more of that. But equally, I also want us to take him off right now. And I played Dom Solanke second half. In fact, I called it at 19.
It's interesting you say that. There's a few comments that are quite similar along those lines. There's a few. Wade Ashley, though, saying Chamberlain now. Chris Ledesma saying bring in Ox for Milner. Wade Ashley saying anal me now, Pajak.
Come here, man.
And a lot of people said, oh, Oxford now, actually not so many shouts for the Solanke thing, but I think, again, you said it 20 minutes.
19 minutes when the goal went in, I said Solanke and Chamberlain, please. Because I'd take Mo Salah off because, you know, with Sadio Mane's injury and stuff, I think Mo Salah's really important for us now. I want to keep that pace. I want to keep him ready for Tottenham. So I'd bring him off. I'd put Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain on the wing for him. And I'd be bringing Dom Solanke into this game to try and get him into the goals. Yeah,
exactly. Hiram Roberts' Salah hat-trick incoming. I mean, that's the balance for this. He could well come out with a hat-trick in this game, but here's the thing. I think we can continue to score goals if we make changes, because I think we've got good enough players on the bench to do it. I agree totally now that the game's won. It would be that could take the edge off this. That's the only note of caution on this, is we do need to be careful now. And so I would definitely be withdrawing Salah. 100% I'd be getting him off sooner rather than later. And then I think rather than having to wait till 15 minutes or 10 minutes till the end, I think on 60 minutes you could maybe make your other two subs.
Yeah, maybe. And listen, calling it now without knowing what's going to happen in the second half, I'd take both the Brazilians off after Salah. I think they're the two most important players for us. They've done a lot of travelling in the last week as well. We've got a big game against Tottenham. We're going to have Maribor again in the Champions League. So really, I think Jurgen needs to be smart, and I think he will be smart. The game is won. Let's make sure we don't get anything that happen to any of these players that we really, really need.
Gareth Jones said Oxlade Solanke must start the second half. Again, I wouldn't be shocked. Thomas Lingard or Lingard saying Solanke and Oxford at 55.
Hey Thomas, you okay, mate?
Great, but yeah, I think everyone can see it. And this is the thing about it, is that, and I said this in the build-up, Liverpool have historically made hard work of fixtures like this. And we said, you know, they end up like FA Cup games where these guys come and look to do whatever. We have just done it. We were talking about the balance of this side, and now Man City are being allowed to put a load of attacking players on the pitch and let loose because they're converting chances to scoring goals. Liverpool needed to get back into the swing of scoring, and let's just, long may it continue. Let's hope that they don't ease off in the second half. I'd rather us make subs and get fresh, hungrier players on and keep this level up. Although, that being said, it's not like you need to win this game 8-0, but it would be nice for the statement.
Oh, mate, I'd be making subs and still going and telling them to try and get 10.
Yeah, why not? I'd love it. Drop a like on this video if you'd be so kind. If you're loving the Mighty Reds performance tonight, if you're loving James Milner, Mo Salah et al., drop a like on the video, give it a thumbs up. We'll be back post-match with your reactions to this, so stay tuned, subscribe to the channel, make sure you're ready, click the notification bell to be alerted when we go live, so you can dive back into the comments on that as well. And yeah, enjoy the next 45 minutes of football.